New tonight, the Washington State Supreme Court is reviewing a proposal to significantly reduce the number of felony cases public defenders can handle. Benton County prosecuting attorney Eric Eisinger says it isn't just impacting the Tri-Cities region, it's statewide. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen joins us live in studio. Dan, there's a lot of moving parts to this story, but you're going to break it down for us. So what should people understand about the situation as of now?
Yeah, thanks, Austin. According to the state bar's new standards defense attorneys' caseloads will decrease by about a third, giving them more time to focus on cases. According to Eisinger, there just isn't enough attorneys in the Tri-Cities for this to work.
Nearly 90% of all of the attorneys licensed in the state of Washington are in Western Washington. Over 50% of the attorneys licensed in the state of Washington are in King County.
Earlier this year, the Washington State Bar Association made some changes pertaining to public defenders, specifically the amount of cases they can take. Currently, public defenders are allowed 150 case credits per year. If this rule change is allowed, the caseload will fall to 47, almost a third of what it is now.
We're working on how to be strategic and how to make sure that we can protect our community and maintain public safety and still accomplish all the goals of our office. And what I am concerned about is having fewer resources and less capacity to do that.
Eisinger says in a three-step process, limits to cases will happen starting next July. Eisinger says the Tri-Cities in both counties has fewer attorneys per capita than any area in the state. With 1.5 attorneys per 1,000 people, he says King County has 7.3 attorneys per 1,000 people. Eisinger says there are three main topics he's most concerned about: public safety, losing the public trust, and therapeutic courts.
Our ability to place defendants into our therapeutic courts depends on our ability to file those charges in the first place.
In a letter to the Washington Supreme Court, Eisinger says these changes cause other problems locally. He says the overall issue is not just having enough public defenders to make this proposed rule change work, but also attorneys on both sides of the aisle.
We have to kind of take an inventive approach to how we find those people and how we retain those people. Same thing with public defense attorneys. And public defense work, as you know, is really hard work. I mean, all of their clients generally don't want to be clients.
If you want to have your voice heard about the rule change, you don't have much time. The deadline to submit your comment is tomorrow, October 31st. And I'll have a link to where you can submit your comment on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com, by the end of the newscast. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.